CBI First Alert AccuWeather forecast with Chief Meteorologist Keith Gibson.
All right, it is now time to talk more about Tropical Storm Laura. This is going to be affecting the region later this week. Now, this is what we know. Landfall is likely late Wednesday as a hurricane in southwestern Louisiana or eastern Texas. So to our southwest, the remnant low is going to stay toward northwest as the system moves inland. So we're going to be on the eastern side of it. That means we may see some locally heavy rainfall Thursday into Friday. And also we cannot rule out an isolated tornado threat also Thursday and Friday later this week. If the system goes a little bit more to the west, that probably won't play out, but if it tracks a little bit more to the east, we'll have to be on guard later this week. Now, this is the latest sustained wind at 60, moving just south of Cuba, moving briskly to the west-northwest about 20 miles per hour. Now, this thing is going to be going over the open Gulf of Mexico. Look at those water temperatures, 85 to 90 degrees. So that is why we think it's going to become a Cat 1, Cat 2, maybe a Cat 3 hurricane as it makes landfall late Wednesday and a Wednesday night. And then the remnant low is going to move through Louisiana and Arkansas and weaken into a depression as it gets into the mid-south. Now, we're on the eastern side of it, so a lot of active weather or interesting weather, even that far from the coast, can still happen. So that's why we are watching to see what happens later this week. The forecast models in pretty good agreement, taking it towards southwestern Louisiana, then due north and then northeast. So really bypassing us locally, at least the center of the system. But again, that thing could track a little bit west or east, and wherever it moves, that's what we have to be watching out for. Now, the steering mechanism is basically the same from what we were talking about last week. There's an area of high pressure to its northeast. There's the system right here near Cuba, and this ridge is going to break down a little bit, and the system will skirt on in on the western periphery of that. So if it moves farther west, impacts lesser around here. If it goes a little bit farther east, we'll have to watch out a little bit more closely. But we're thinking maybe 1 to 2, maybe 3 inches of rain locally, perhaps a little bit more, but it all depends on where that core goes. Very heavy rain in Louisiana and Arkansas, and there could be a very sharp cutoff between some serious flooding and not so serious rainfall. Right now we have some pretty nice weather. 80s and low 90s out there, a mix of sun and clouds, but there are some passing showers, and some of these will continue to pivot through as we go throughout the evening and even into the overnight hours. So nothing too crazy here. Low to mid 70s, very muggy tonight. Some showers are possible, and a chance for some scattered showers and storms tomorrow, mid to upper 80s. Futurecast shows some of these showers in the region tonight, and also as we get into tomorrow morning, we'll likely see more showers and storms around the region tomorrow as that deep tropical moisture surges into the region. Pretty quiet, though, overall on Wednesday, as we'll be watching out to see exactly where Laura goes. So that's the way it's looking. Here's your AccuWeather 7-day forecast. The remnant low Thursday, Friday, that would be the tropical impacts, and then just some scattered showers and storms for you weekend.